I recently listened to the Spotify original audio drama Case 63. Starring Oscar Isaac and Julianne Moore, it's a science fiction thriller about time travel and the consequences of human existence. However, I'm not here to understand Case 63, but I want to make a quick video talking about something a little bit more broad, and that is Spotify original shows. Now, here on my channel, I've slowly begun to turn into a hub of reviews and essays about audio dramas, which the channel is going to get updated in the near future, so maybe it's not going to be just that. Now my goal with the direction I'm moving in is the preservation and growth of the art form that is audio dramas. I love the communities built around them and the creative talents many creators showcase, whether it's producers, writers, voice actors. There are a lot of great people in the industry, and I want them to get the credit they deserve, which is why I'm bringing you this video, my concerns with Spotify originals. As I said, I recently listened to Case 63. While listening, I found it super humorous that Oscar Isaac was playing a character named Peter from the future in a story about time travel and different universes. I started telling my friends about the show because they're big Spider-Man fans. I thought they would get the joke. And they showed a decent amount of interest and praised that audio dramas had A-list celebrities, and one of my friends even said, quote, real people. It was then I realized the paradox of not only the current situation I was in, but the severity of the situation as a whole. Spotify originals have the benefit that many, and I mean many shows do not have, and that is financial backing. I have listened to many shows I hope to one day talk about that have stopped after a season 2 or just stopped mid-season due to production costs being too high, and they just end. This leads to Spotify originals to be produced at a super high level, levels above most self-produced and small production shows cannot hit. And I want to point out, they're good shows. Like, Spotify makes some really good content. It's not like they're spending all this money and producing mid shows. They're good. They're good, I'll say that. Which contributes to the first side of the paradox. I see the audio drama industry mirroring what happened to the film industry, where only blockbuster films and Oscar contenders will make money, while smaller films or even indie films are completely ignored. I can easily see the same thing happening to audio dramas, where people will only listen to the shows with recognizable names and stories funded by multi-billion-dollar companies. Quick aside, I'm adding after the fact. What's stopping Spotify, one of the biggest streaming platforms, to just promote their own shows on homepages and recommended feeds, while shows you've never heard of stay just that, unheard? The answer is they already do that, and it costs them nothing to promote their own shows on their own site. I just thought it should get brought up. The silver lining in all this, the other side of the paradox, is that having more money, higher production value, and household names being part of shows will bring more attention to the genre. Oscar Isaac starring in Case 63 will have people doing their own searching for a new audio drama, which will create a web of fans and communities which can keep building and building and building. But what do you think? Do you think Spotify originals and big studios will ruin the audio drama industry in the long run, or will they be its savior? I personally think it's both. I think the current state of audio dramas will eventually be killed by big studios, but in that, better and better shows will be produced in order to compete with... I'm going to be the first to coin the phrase big podcast here, but a new era of audio dramas will be born to compete with big podcasts, and we're going to get some great shows, and that's really saying something because there are some remarkable shows out now. So please, after you click on this video, go find an audio drama that sounds interesting to you and give them some support by listening. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your evening.